Nice Thursday afternoon, especially in the West Coast. Right now in the Southern California, it is a nice 69 degrees. Cloudy skies, but there's no rain, so we can't really complain. And we were in. Look at the hatch army, dude. We have a lot of hatches. Holy heck, dude. These guys have probably eaten everything that we left over there. Sadly, I cannot actually count the number of hatches we have. Oh, dude, 200? Dude, it went up and down. It keeps rotating. I'm worried. 240? It goes down, goes back up. That's so weird. Look at that critter count. What's going on, Leofar? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. What is good, though, Mr. Leofar? Alright, so we needed some sand, because we're feeding sand now to the hatches. So we're just, doing all of the sand stuff. Just gonna mine all of that because we can. Let's mine this to get it started. We want the sand. We want as much of it as we can. Free diamond. Free diamond? Oh, crap. Yo, man, I'm taking this. Free diamond window tiles. I'm not gonna complain. This is sandstone, so it's not that great. Oh, I just realized, doesn't they... No, it's sandstone, right? There's a comfy bed somewhere. That's, I believe, made out of obsidian. I don't know if that's always obsidian, though. Oh, we found the other geyser. All right, it's not going to be active, so I don't want to go out there and close it off. Leofard, taming metallic swamp asteroid with the help of rovers. There's more than 30 rover corpses. Damn, dude. I see you over there. Hope the rovers are doing all right. But why are you just setting sacrificial, Oh, wait, someone's starving. My boy Steve. Oh, he was coming back from the rocket. Yeah, it's fine. It's the data bank, man. Why are you setting so many rovers? That's so much refined metal. That's so much refined metal. Because I can, dude, the classic. We always ask if we could, not whether if we should. I'm out of ores. Oh, man, rip. So you're trying to get some ore harvested from the rovers right now? This is steel? Wait, if I demolish this, they don't give me resources, right? Oh, this is obsidian. That actually doesn't help me. It feels bad. Why is this room obsidian? I don't know. I want to grab the sand, though. This is neutronium, so I get nothing from that. A lot of sand right there, though, that I could probably grab. What's going on, Maro? I see you over there. I hope you're doing well. They are made out of ores, not refined, so it's like... Oh! Wait, you're out of ore, but you're spending your ore on rovers to get you more ore? That sounds like a perpetual problem. You're out of ore, so you're making rovers to get you more ore, but to make rovers, you need to spend ore. Yes, the classic vicious cycle. No, you're not out... Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, when you say it's out of ores, it's because the rovers are made out of ores, not that you're out of ores. Okay, I got it now. I think I got it. I think I'm finally getting it. Doing great. How about you? I woke up late. Everything was bad. Outside of that, though, we're doing all right. Yeah, it referring to the rover. Yeah, gotcha. I got that wrong. And right now, we're doing our space scanning stuff. We're going to start doing our initial setup for doing a lot of the rocket missions. So we're going to do some... I'm probably going to want 2 more rockets, because I'm going to need to send a lot of spaceships out there at the same time. And I have 90,000 kcals of muck root. That's actually really good for this run. I don't want to run out of that, of course. The other thing I wanted to do was grab the sand. So we'll do it from here. There's a lot of sand from that. There's a lot of sand here as well. Once we mop up enough water, we're gonna want to break into here, of course. I believe, yeah, it's a little bit of slime lung. Kind of sucks, but I have to break through. No, I could actually go this way. So technically it's here. And then I want to do this. So I do this. 1, 2, 3, climb up, and I do the rest of the mining. And then for me to reach that, I need a ladder right here. So I climb down, climb over. Yes, all right. I have to rely on Rover since I am, Dupes get stressed. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. All right, so this is a 1 kg setup. There already is algae there. Let's sweep the seeds. And I think... Did I never get Pakus? Oh, I never actually got a Paku from a printing pot. It was only that initial egg I got from the natural area. Feels bad. And I only have 1 egg. That's kind of jank. I actually only just have 1 egg. Feels bad, boys. We only have 1 egg. Doing the virtual planetarium, though. This has no juice, which is not good. And that probably means I should probably do this. Have this connect. Because we disconnected this power line so that this could actually be used by the hydrogen gen. Actually, no, it's a separate wheel setup. And then this is for the metal front. I'm using too many wheels, I'm thinking, potentially. I see you, Leofar. I see you over there. That's only true. Oh, my throat. That's only true if you tame them, and I'm in the process of doing that at the moment. Starvation again, Steve. Can you do the? Oh no, he's just finished doing the research. Now we could go eat, right? Here's our databank guy. Databank guy was in space for the longest time. Yeah, he's wild. I need to tame this man. All my other Paku are here. That's what it is. That's where all my other Pakus are. And I think all the eggs are here too. Yeah. That makes sense. My doors are locked. I'm at 73 kilograms of eggshells, which is not bad. I might have more over here. I might want to also start killing hatches. I'm not running out of dirt yet, though, so I think we'll be fine. Look at the amount of hatches I have, man. This is insane. The downside is if they actually die from old age, I think they just eat the meat. They literally just eat the meat immediately, man. It's like a piranha plant right there. Alright, so look at the research. Let's see. So, I don't need any of that. I don't think... Solid oxidizer tank. I don't think I need that. Then we have this, which I don't think we need. Because this is all generator power. Geyser power. The plastic, I'm not going to have oil. The mini pumps don't really benefit me. And then the mission control station. Improving rocket speed. That actually might be something I might want. The only thing is that it's kind of deep into the tree. It'd be like that sometimes, man. They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. I've never actually used the mission control station. This is probably something I probably would like to have. The conveyor rail stuff could be cool. Drill cone we can't use. I need the diamond press, of course, for the diamonds. I might want the rad bolt rocket eventually. And then we're still working towards the Great Monument. Alright, I think we'll do it like this. And then do we have rad bolts? Okay, we are charged and we're at full rad bolts. Okay. So hopefully we could start using the rad bolts. Right? This guy has someone doing the research soon. Yep. Alright, so I might want to start killing hatches. I might want to start killing the hatches, man. Maybe. And then we need to make the new rocket platforms out here. I might also want some more suits. Let's mine out this abyssalite to get some additional tiles right here. Get some more suit setups. Trim this right there as well. My spawn is starting to get warm, which is not a good thing. Oxygen is around 32 degrees. And it's because of my meta refinery dumping everything out into here. So it's technically a little bit my fault. I wouldn't mind, though, mining out more of the solids here, so that some of the other water just melts a little bit faster. What would be the best way to do that? Because we're generating heat here. I don't have like ice or anything like that. But we're not going to run out, I don't think. A lot of water still. A lot of water here. We have the second ice biome we haven't tapped into. We have the space ice. I think we'll be fine in terms of water. And then we still got the critter flux if I want more plastic. So this is 8 out of 8. We got Drecos right here waiting to get wrangled. Kill boxes right there. This is not bad. Oh, this guy just pooped. Alright, let's pump up a little bit of CO2. Clean up the shop a little bit while the dupes get to work. Add a juice. Classic. And then we could run this on a low priority. If they're bored, they could do that last. I might actually want to pump that off of this power line. Because if I put a transformer there, it's actually not bad. Another thing I do want to is, yeah, we're making more refined carbon because we're going to need that for the diamond press. Linden, what's good? I see you over there. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Nice, we're using the rad bolts, so we're using them in time. Alright, rad bolt research. I want to keep track of my databanks. So the databanks, I am out. Alright, so we're going to have to send them on another mission soon. We are at 33.3 kilograms, so we're going to go to 66.7. And then release that amount. We need the CO2 for the rocket fuel, of course. Pull in from back here. We still have enough for a couple of missions. I will probably have to go to the bottom and start pumping soon, though. I'm running low on CO2. I do want to remove it from here, from the coal gens. Ooh, joy seeds. Oh, I already have 8. I could get my last dupe. I do want someone that could build. This guy, though, is a rocket pilot. This guy's a researcher. I probably want the pilot, to be honest. This is pretty good, except for the plant murderer. Can't decor, it's fine. Alright, so let's look at the priorities. We'll just have one schedule. We could probably get more. I don't think it's going to be necessary, though. So you could do rocket piloting, and then you have Layra's immediate. You spawned in tired? Is that possible? You spawned in and went to sleep? Oh, that's impressive. That's actually kind of impressive. Spawned in and went to sleep. Okay. You do digging, supply, and then we'll have storing as a miner. Doing good. Just got back from my first dentist appointment. 3 years. My teeth hurt a little since it was thorough cleaning. Oh, man. Be like that sometimes. But getting your teeth cleaned is good stuff. You know what I read about the other day? If you brush your teeth only one time a day, because you know you're, for whatever reason, you're not doing good oral hygiene, brushing at night is a lot better than brushing in the morning. Something along the lines of, if you brush at night, it's 80% more effective than brushing in the morning. But you should brush twice a day, do the flossing stuff, brush your gums. Gotta do all the things, man. Gotta do all the things. Area complete. So we actually don't need oxygen here anymore. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut this line, because no one's gonna go in here anyways. We're gonna lower the priority, because it's kind of pointless. And then we got our rocket. It's ready. Nice. Yeah, it's because the morning is a delayed nighttime brush, basically. Because when you go to sleep, you just close your mouth when you sleep, right? And then it's like the germs just run rapid. Versus doing it, you know, in the morning, it's like, oh, that's after all of that's already done. So doing it at night, it's like, oh, that's, you know, you just ate dinner, snacks, whatever it is throughout the day. Be like that sometimes. It makes sense. It's not something you think about though. This is inspect. Ooh, databank. Let's go. Sedimentary rock. None of that's necessary. This is obsidian. I get free obsidian from here. That's actually pretty cool. I might want to grab the refined iron. A lot of coal right here as well. Gotta make all the steel we can. Oh, we're out of iron. Oh, that makes sense now. We're out of iron. So can I dump the cold water somewhere else? I want to dump it up top. Oh, that's true. The morning brush gets negated. That's true. You get, when you brush at night, you get that level, you get that enamel protection for like 8 hours. When you sleep at night. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna do a different design here. Because I want to melt this area. Alright, and I think we use a regular pipeline because this is after we smelt everything with the refinery. So I'm thinking it's gonna be fine. Alright, so we're just gonna make some changes right there really quick. Do some of the pump stuff. Some of the water here is warmer, so all this pea water we're dropping is actually a little bit important. Gotta make sure we pull the pea water from the inside or outside. No more glass, that should be fine. Xenosai, what's good? I see you over there, hope you're doing well. How are you? Alright, so we need to build... Oh yeah, we have this right there. Get the last thing for the rockets. The inside we have to set up. So this is good now. Pipelines are in. We got to get the plastic level set. We already have 5 tons of plastic, which is good enough for the Great Monument already. Alright, so that's good. And then I want the enclosed rocket in here. Closed rocket. Enclosed telescope, which is going to be right here. So after we build out the plastic layer, we're going to build the enclosed rocket. And the one thing about this that I'm not familiar with is I'm not sure if we need to fuel that up with oxygen. That's actually something I'm not familiar with. I don't have an idea if I have to actually add oxygen to that. Been taking a break from Oni, sadly, for a little bit. I'm all confused on whether I could make a sustainable planet without a water steam geyser. Sustainable. Oh, feels bad that taking a break, but hey, it's necessary sometimes. So hopefully next time you come play again, you know, you'll have a grand time. But confused for whether I can make a sustainable planet without a water or a steam geyser. You theoretically can on certain setups. Because you could have a growable plant produce water indirectly, right? And that plant is probably going to be arbor trees, because in the long term, if you have enough arbor trees, you could generate polluted water. Now, of course, that usually means you produce more power than you need to, and you have a lot of other byproducts you have to take care of as well. CO2, things like that, ethanol. But you will have a lot of power, and you do produce a good amount of pea water from that, which could in turn be the water you need to sustain the colony. Not sure if that's what you're looking for, though, but that is a thing. There is loops like that. You don't want them to be wild. Ooh, see the other ones, it's a little bit tougher. What about oxyferns? If you have wild oxyferns, that could reduce the need of as much water. You could also pull natural gas geyser for a little bit of polluted water. It's not a lot though. Have you considered also using the polluted oxygen vents and converting that into oxygen? The not the hot one, just the infectious one, because this one comes out at 60 degrees. It's polluted oxygen, it has slime lung on it, but if you filter it and cool it, you basically have a somewhat of an oxygen production facility. The thing is that I think the math checks out that you don't actually create as much oxygen as one electrolyzer. So it's not a lot of oxygen, but it's not bad. It's good. Like if you add everything up, it's supplemental. I woke up late for stream today. Feels bad. Woke up late. That's probably the wrong way to put it. I was late for stream today. Feels bad. Let's speed this up. Have the dupes do what they need to do. We're gonna extend out the pipeline. We're still mopping up all the brine right here from the brine ice. There's a single natural gas geyser, but on the planet there are 6 volcanoes. 2 gold, 2 cobalt, aluminum, copper, chlorine, and natural gas. Wow, it sounds like you have the really good metal planet. There is a metallic swamp, I believe, that's cold. And that planetoid, when I was playing on the flipped asteroid, had like all the volcanoes. It had like every metal in the book. It was pretty good. Yep, that's the one. Yep, that's a really strong planet. It's a lot of natural power. Another way, petro to gas to water. That's true too, petroleum. Do you actually produce... Well, you would just basically burn, right? The majority of the natural gas. Because you would have so much natural gas if you do petroleum to sour gas. To methane. You would have so much natural gas. Frozen core too. I want to make sure it's completely sustainable so I could set it and forget it. You could make it sustainable, but not have any dupes live on there. That could be a thing, maybe. I don't know, just an idea. It could be sustainable, you just don't have to live there. So you don't have to think about oxygen production. Fluon, what's good? I see you over there, man. Hope you're doing well. Dude, this box, dude, has so much food. The majority of my food is actually muckroot. That's actually kind of wild. Once they start starving, I'm gonna kill some hatches. We got so many goddamn hatches, man. It's kind of wild. Alright, let's get one hatch baby out. Not bad. Good to hear, good to hear. Frozen core has a lot of water, man. I will say that. If you really want to, you could try to spill your molten volcanoes into the frozen core. It's a little bit tough to do that because the natural temperature should solidify the metals. But if you can make a vacuum spill like that, it will take a long time for that to melt, and then you would have a lot of water. Oh, max that out with geotuners. Yeah, it's a lot of water. It's a lot of water. I would imagine if you have a large amount of water source and you just don't want to use it up, maybe look into just minimalizing some of the O2 generation with things like, you know, oxyferns and things like that. Things that just produce oxygen. Maybe even... I've never really thought about this, but it's an idea. Couldn't you theoretically do something like grow food for it to rot and then have the rotted food off gas? It's a weird chain, but Isn't that theoretically possible? I don't know. I've never really considered it. Grow food that doesn't require anything that's like, you know, water-based. You can. I just don't know how effective that is. Sublimation stations are definitely going to be oxygen source due to ethanol distillers. Yep. Yep. 100%. 100%. Those are pretty good. The only thing is that the ethanol generates hot dirt. So when you do your designs with that, you have to understand that it's going to be hot oxygen. It's going to be hot oxygen. All right, speed this up. Let's get this done. We have a lot of dupes running wheels, and I think that's a problem right now, to be honest. So this is fine. It's hydrogen powered. Same thing over here. We have one wheel line for a suit forge, pump, and of course the double sieves. Another one for the virtual planetarium. This right here is at 1,000 watts. I might want to move some of these over here so that the power generation is not as bad. The researchers using the power, it's a little bit wild. As much as I want to move it, I don't know if I should, because the light source is pretty sweet. Maybe moving the virtual planetarium is going to be a good idea. So we'll... Oh, I only have that as my only refined metal? Come on, man. Alright, we need the pea water, boys. Oh my god. I need so much water. Alright, I need to start replacing... Yeah, I need to have just power generators for the bulk of this, man. Real talk. Alright, so I think the best thing to do here is to get a small transformer. Run this wire through, because we're not going to use the glass forge. And then we're going to run this line into here for this line. We're going to move the virtual planetarium, so this is going to be the only active hamster wheel, hopefully. I think that should be fine. And the only other thing would be is to potentially remove the batteries. Dead B5 Seawolf there. Good morning. How are you? I was late today. Feels bad. Outside of that, I'm doing all right. Perfect place for SC. After all, I'm 1,200 cycles in. I'm pretty sure the only water consumer would be trees in this case. But all the calls have made my mind melt. Oh, yeah. Dude, man. Take your time. Don't burn yourself out, man. Don't burn yourself out. If you gotta take a break, take the break. Burnout's one of the worst things you could, run into, to be honest. Oh, I keep crushing granite into sand. That's kind of a problem. Yeah. I probably should slow down on that. Because we have 200 tons of sand about. So I'm gonna slow down on the sand production. Alright, let's build some of the construction now so that we could reduce the amount of need for wheel runners. And then we need to make a little bit of refined metal. Okay, got some copper. Let's go. Might try Super Classic Challenge. Hey, maybe that might give you some ideas because you can't use geysers, right? Maybe that will give you some ideas. Who knows? Alright, we're not going to mop this anymore, man. I spent 2 cycles mopping and it's still on the floor. Feels bad. Oh, this is done? Okay. So I'm going to cut this line and we're going to run this line here. So what we're going to actively be doing right now is send the water from the meta refinery into the cold part up top. Because I was dumping the water here and the water started to get hot. So because of that, that's kind of a problem. So what we're going to want to do instead is... start having the meta refinery dump into the ice. We get more cold water coming down. We could lock the doors again. And then this should allow us to basically have a lower temperature. It's not really going to matter too much though. Our temperature is pretty cold in and of itself. We have some rad bolts to do. The research is almost done. And then once we get more data banks, we should be good. So let's send my boy Steve back up into the rockets to do his scanning. And then we gotta wait for the other things to be built. So this should be ready. He shouldn't have food, but he should be fine. I'll just have to wait for him to get into the pipes, or get into the rockets. Alright. Priority construction. This is actually done. We just need a consumer. Let's not even deconstruct this. We're just gonna do that. This is copper ore, so it's not that big of a deal. And then we finish that line, and then I am going to remove these two. Yeah. We're gonna remove these two, the battery and the wheel. The battery's gonna, we're gonna lose a little bit of juice, but it's because if we're gonna use hydrogen power, because we have a lot of hydrogen, I shouldn't need the battery here, and then I would probably want to disconnect this. We're gonna have to pliers that, of course. All right. So the wheel's not connected anymore. This is gonna tie right there. And we're no longer going to use the glass forge. If we do have to connect it, and if we have to connect it, it's going to remind us to disconnect the transformer so that we'll have enough juice into the power line. That also means I don't have to have this battery connected either. I don't want that much runoff, and we don't need a buffer anymore since this is only going to be like this. So this is good. 960, don't have to worry too much. Everything always has power now. Only thing we need to do is remove a little bit of the pea water. Once we add all the pea water into there. Oh yeah, this got mined down. Let's go. All right, that's all the sand. Good stuff. Get some more sand right there we could grab. A lot of polluted oxygen right there. And then the pea water right here. Okay, so this is done. We could... Nah, I don't need to deconstruct that. I could actually, yeah, go through this one. I'm going to start grabbing water from here, man. I'm gonna do this and then build a pitcher pump right here, and then we're just gonna start grabbing water from the area. Oh, they can't sweep. Let's have that always be active so that we can remove the seed and then potentially start taming more pacus. Eggshells, that's one thing we always want to do. Speed this up. My boy Steve, how you doing? Hey, Alpha Bora, coming in with the Prime. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the city. Enjoy the emotes. D20 dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much for the support. What's going on, Alpha Bora? How you doing today? Alright, he's close to 3K, so he's not going to starve anytime soon. We got bathroom water, so he's alright. Gonna be harvesting the data banks. Only way to do it. Hope you're doing alright, Alpha Bora. And thank you so much for using your Prime and using it on me. Appreciate it. So we lock this door because we want this to melt, and I don't want any of the water coming down here to keep spilling out like it always does. This is where the water is getting caught at. Alright, so we'll speed that up. There's these things we need to build. We could reach that, right? How come no one wants to build that? Back into here, we gotta build this. All the plastic, release the oxygen. And then we have another rocket platform. Another CO2 rockets. Because I don't think we're gonna have a lot of steam yet. Use the spacefarer for the telescope. Of course, that means we have to have a basic... Oh, I don't have refined metal for that. Of course, that means we're going to have the battery shenanigans. Add a copper. Let's do this. Alright, and all we need after that is a nose cone. Good stuff, good stuff. Of course, that means we got to redo the pipe a little bit. And then redo the ladders. Alright, we just got to wait for the dupes to get to there. So we're doing databanks. I think after we have enough databanks, we're going to start converting that rocket to do the research. And then I need to start making steam today so that we could start doing the other stuff with that. Alright, we need a little bit more water for the supercomputer stuff. We do have water, right? Please tell me I have water. Water is... Yes, he has water. Nice. Research complete. Doing the other one. Hopefully we're not overcharged on the rad bolts. Oh, man. I think my boy that needs to do that's in the rocket. Feels bad. Dude, having low dupes, man, feels kind of slow. It really does. I actually want to pay attention to my lime as well. And then looking at my steel production. So we're out of iron. As much as I want to make iron, I think I want to just mine it. Unreachable food for Steve, that's fine. Alright, so that's a volcano. I can't mine that. There's a little bit right there. I want to go down here, though. As that is refined iron for free. That's probably the biggest chunk of it, too. So, let's go with this, and then let's go with this, that. Just walk into there, grab some refined iron. It's not a lot, but, you know, it's not bad. Let's do a little bit of mining here. For the sand, of course. And then I will make some more iron. Let's make 25. So, of course, we're going to need 20 tons of steel. We need to make sure we don't use it or waste it. The steel is going to be very important for the Great Monument. I need a lot of builders, man. Ice, I guess. The barbecue doesn't help. We could just make barbecue. And my dupes... Oh, man, we're out of meal lice, boys. Am I allowing them to eat the muckroot? No. Okay, that's fine. I might want to start taking out the hatches. I might want to start taking out the hatches. He's doing the research, though. Good stuff, Travado. We have less people running wheels now, which is actually pretty important for us. This is at 95.35, so we are charging with the hydrogen for the metal refinery, which is pretty good. Yeah, the hatches will eat each other. They do, dude. That's how they're surviving over there. Dude, the hatch army, dude. There's way too many hatches in here. There's way too many hatches in here, man. But we're doing this for the eggshells and lime. Everything else doesn't matter. Oh, man. Eggshells and lime, baby. That's why we do this. Alright, so we're dropping off the hot water into here, which melts the area and adds cold water back into the system. Which is why we're trying to do this weird spill style. Of course, we're using the water in return for a lot of oxidizing. But I might be able to pipe this back into here for the time being. So since we don't have a lot of water at the moment, we're just going to use this strat. Because the water is going to be cold now. And we're going to use this to fill up the metal refinery. Hopefully this is fine. What's going on, FBC? I came, I lurked, I listened. I don't know. Isn't that French? Vedi Vidi Vici? How's that go? How's that go, man? What's that saying? I came, I saw, I conquered. It's Latin. I'm sorry. I thought that was French. That was Latin, my bad. It was the Cesar. That's true. Veni Vidi Vici. That's right. There it is. That's one of the sayings. How you doing today, FPC? You doing alright, man? Hopefully the new year is treating you right. This is literally just the only hamster wheel we have, right? Oh, they're running on this one instead. Can we have this one be done? Can I get power onto here from the other line? The only time is if the suit forge is running, right? I could probably move some of the deodorizers onto there. The light source, though. Oh, you're not doing well, dude? Oh, it feels bad. What's wrong, dude? Anything I can help out with, Mr. FPC? Food as the cave. Long story. Yo, man, if you want to talk about it, you can talk to me. Not forcing you to do so, though. It's up to you. Can they just not reach this? I gotta put a ladder there. I think they can't reach that. Oh, I'm making ice. Oh, that's impressive. I'll DM in Discords one of these days. Gotcha, man. Yo, man. Control what you could control and the things that you can't, man. It is what it is. In the words of Bruce Lee, be like water. When water hits a wall, it fills in the cracks and flows and searches. But water always takes the form of whatever it's contained in. Water could flow, water could crash. Be like water. And what that means is understand the situation that you're in, but don't do exactly everything that you would always do. You have to conform sometimes. Sometimes you have to check out the situation, and only then can you make a good effort and change things, because you can't brute force everything. Control what you can control, and the things that you can do the best you can that benefits you. Or be blue and cold. Is water blue? Isn't that because it reflects the sky? Wait, no, it's the other way around, right? The sky reflects the water, so the sky is blue? Wait, which way is it? No, man. I've seen green water before, and the sky is not green, dude. How does that work? Neither of those is true? What? So is both of them blue, or is neither of them blue? How does that work? How does that work? Is both of them blue, or is none of them blue? I think my boy's about to starve soon. Yep, he's about to starve. So let's send him home. Time to go home, fam. Check out some of the other rockets to see if they're ready. Unreachable? Oh, you serious? I couldn't reach that? Oh, what a meme. Feels bad. All right, we got some more right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need some duplicate operations. Let's remove one of the ladders. Minerals, bacteria, etc. So nothing is actually blue, huh? Chemicals, whales, etc. So the blue whales make the water blue. They absorb more of the other wavelength of light. Blue is one that is reflected the most, so they appear blue. So does that mean that if I was a mantis shrimp that could see like different variations of colors that humans can't, I would not see water as blue? If I was able to see more colors, does that mean everything in the world changes? That's what it sounds like. Sky is blue to what wavelength can go through the atmosphere. It's also why sunsets are red. You know of the mantis blue? No, I don't know what that is. Changes even more than that. Oh, shit. So you're telling me it's gonna feel like I'm tripping off of acid. Everything's gonna just change color and shapes. You know the dogs see these colors meme? Isn't it the same thing because dogs are colorblind? Oh, that's red. That's blue, but it's the same color. It applies to insects. Isn't it different though? Because don't some of the insects, because of how their eyes are developed, they actually see more colors? Isn't dogs more so that they can't see the colors? Mantis shrimp may be able to see tons of colors, but we don't think they could blend colors together like we can. Oh, so they're looking at like a child's finger painting. Nothing is really meshed together. It's just blots everywhere. The one meme with 2 color spectra. So yeah, they only see 2 colors, right? Light and dark. Things appear lighter or darker to them. That's it. Is that what it is? And I also need to make some copper too. Push that by 25. There's also a medical condition called Tetrachromancy. Lets you see more colors. Interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, we're dripping off the water, but then it's getting chilled by the area. So it comes back as cold. That's actually really good for us. Because we're adding in 28 degrees of water, heating that up even more. But when we drip it out, it actually chills back down to single digits. That is getting a lot of usage for my meta refiner. That's actually pretty good. That's the one where people have yellow color receptors too, right? Man, how do you guys know so much about eyesight and all that? Did you guys go to school for that? FBC coming in with the memes. Ah, shit. No. I just want to see the link. What? Oh, ha, I see. I get it now. What we see, what the animals see, and it's the same thing because we can't see what the animals see. I see you over there, FBC. I see you over there. That makes sense now. I get it. I get it. I see you over there, man. I thought it was a different one. I think the one I was thinking about was the dog. And it's like it's excited and it sees the colors, but it's just black and white. Alright, so since this is juice, we're gonna add a little bit of CO2 like that. I see you over there. I see you over there. Now we're gonna move the CO2 out so that we could actually start fueling our rockets. We'll give that a little bit of time. So we need above this. I need a cap. Oh, I want that to be copper though. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. Yeah, all of the rocket platforms are made out of copper. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Xenosci. Didn't know about that. Yeah, this chills pretty fast. The meta refinery setup we have right here is pretty ideal. I'm not gonna lie. Good situations. I heard about that too, Xenosci. More likely to be colorblind. I heard about that as well. Alright, so one of the things I have to make is a way to boil water. I need to make a way to boil water so that the steam engine can actually do its thing. And I'm thinking I used an aqua tuner, but it used so much power. And then at the same time, what would I even use the aqua tuner on? That's the thing, like what do I even run? What do I even run on the aqua tuner to get it to generate heat? The only thing I could imagine is if I hook up the aqua tuner to the meta refinery output and take the hot output and loop it until it cools down. It's super inefficient, but it allows me to generate a lot of heat without having to dump the cold energy on something that's hot. Because if I just loop it so that I have it pipe back into the meta refinery after it gets to a certain temperature, I could have that be the loop I do for heat energy. I could use the steel that we're going to have to make, of course. The only thing is that it's going to cost a lot of power. And another thing is that it has to go through this cold freaking shaft. It's so cold here. So I think we're going to do a weird design for this. That I think it's going to be necessary. Alright, so we're going to go with a 4x4 box. There is no pipeline there, so that's fine. We're going to deconstruct this. Let's cancel the bottom. And we're going to seal up the top like that. And then another thing I want to do is this. So this is going to allow me to run a pipeline through the insulated tiles without actually having it have a lot of heat transfer, due to the fact that this area is negative 40. And then we're going to do the top layer, mine out another layer, and then basically have that be our steam box. Put the aqua tuner inside. We can put the metal refiner right below it. And then the only thing we need is power, which we'll probably just pull the hydrogen generator up top. And then we'll have steam close by. We'll probably replace these rockets once we're ready to do that. Alright, so we'll wait for that. How is this? We got the ladder out. Nice. We got to add oxygen into here, so we'll just dump that in. I don't know if we actually have any. Oops, spelled that wrong. 69? I was going to say 69 kilograms? That's amazing. We have 69 kilograms. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, we actually have some from the suit checkpoint right here. That's pretty nice. Have a little bit of worn out suits already. Alright, so extra bathroom water doing its thing. Dumping this out. This is going to chill this back down. This is always going to be generating heat as well. You can set temp higher with the NOT gate. That's true. But isn't this actually kind of slow? 4,000. That's 4 million DTUs. Versus 5 million DTUs. No, actually, this should be more thermal energy. Why does it feel like... Oh, it's because the temperature is actually not that high. So although it's a lot of heat per second, because the target temperature isn't that high, so I have to... Yeah, okay. Interesting. Depends on the liquid too. Because no, I'm thinking like comparatively, this is kind of slow when it heats up temperature, and then I realized, oh, it's because probably the aqua tuner spikes up to 200, which forces a lot of the heat to be absorbed by the water immediately. Because it's at such higher temp. Because it feels like the aqua tuner boils water faster. I might be wrong. Oh, look, mule lice. Getting a production cycle. Not bad. We have no rad bolts, and we're waiting for the charge. That's actually fine. Okay. So this room, glass, we could get 5 kilograms, which is nothing. We have granite... sandstone, copper ore, doors. Nothing here is really that great. I could grab the one data bank though. Alright, we got that mined out. We got to build out the rest. How is this? Nice. So let's go with the enclosed telescope. There is oxygen in here soon, maybe. After we have that, we got to go into here. Let's get the nose cone. No copper yet. Feels bad. We got to remove this. Let's go with regular tiles here. And then we need the wall toilets, right? Classic setup. And then it's going to be an extra one. And then we'll have a ladder here. And then here, once we can get rid of that. Hello? Make that a copper. Get the door. Get the ladder. Get the bathroom pipe. And then we also want to get the plastic. We have enough plastic to be able to waste some now, so it should be fine. So we got to do all this basic setups. I just run transformers in a circle if I want cheap heat. But isn't that slow? Like cheap heat, that's not what I'm looking for. I want to have a easy way to generate a lot of steam. Not so much low cost, but more so I'm able to generate it pretty fast. So speed over efficiency. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Speed over efficiency. Running the wheel down there. This is doing really good though. Okay, we got this finally. Alright, so this is finally going to be 15%. Alright, so do we have any fish eggs in here? Let's allow this. Alright, let's turn this sweep only. Let's turn this on. And then we still have no eggs. Oh, are you kidding me? How old is this guy? You know what? We're just going to use a fish plastic trap. And like, ah man, it'd be like that sometimes. We're just gonna plastic trap a fish, and then move them to the bottom. Oh, I don't have a fish release. Oh, it's such a pain. Did that work? Can I actually build that? This is probably the fastest way for me to do it, though, realistically. All right, let's do it like that. Let's not do that yet. And let's make this not sweep only. All the fish eggs go into there. We need the lime. That's really what it is. Hydrogen is doing all right. Oxygen is doing all right, too. We have a lot of oxygen. We have 800 kilograms in here. I don't know if we're ever actually going to run out of O2. That's actually kind of impressive. I don't know if I'll need to anymore. All right, let's refill this. This is at 33.3. I could actually do another launch, not worry about it. Joya seeds, sure. Why not? I might want another rocket pilot, to be honest. Go up a little bit more. Gotta get the second ladder. Have to have this with the copper. Let's go. Copper, and then let's get another rocket. Carbon dioxide. Let's get the space fur module. Let's get the battery in here. Alright, so the thing with this is that we have a lot of batteries, but we don't have a lot of power. This uses 120. I think I'm going to try to do something that's kind of jank. This is 120, right? So let's do a little bit of math. If I have 100,000, 100,000 joules, which is basically 100,000 watts in stored format, and this uses 120 per seconds, right? So let's divide this by 120. We have 833 seconds worth of telescope capacity. Now, I could actually double that if I put a solar panel here. Maybe I do want some more glass. Let's look at that. Glass. I'm out of glass. Maybe I make some glass. I mean, I'm gonna need more glass for the Great Monuments. Maybe we just stop rock crushing for now. So that I could use... No, that doesn't help. Because this is 1,000, this is 1,200. Which would mean this wouldn't be running for a little bit. Oh, that sucks. Have a second hydrogen line. Let's go. I'm actually down. Here. And then we're just going to run a megawatt wire. And then we're just going to separate that. And then just pull a hydrogen line just like this. Get a small, quick automation line. And then this is just going to power this side. And then we have a separate line for that. Yeah. That should work. Speed this up. We're storing in the pea water as well. Loop it in the water at 25. The temperature keeps going down. That's actually amazing. Yeah, now that I'm dumping the hot water here, it's cooling down this area. That's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Alright, so now that we have this, theoretically, I wanted to do that and mine this out. Now, we probably keep that, though, because I want to do a liquid lock. So it's probably going to be like this. And then we could leave the other stuff there. We have to make sure we sweep everything else out. Sand right there, we're not going to need too much of. So if this is going to be liquid lock, I would probably want here. And then this means this. No steam turbine on top. And maybe we even harvest the heat energy from the exhausts. Maybe. So we have to get everything out, bottle emptier, make sure everything here that gets swept gets removed. Put some bins here just to move out the items. Maybe just one. Oh, research is done. Okay. Let me grab the diamond press before we do the next step of the Great Monuments. Oh, we're actually really good on rads right now. Okay, let's actually go for the other tack right here. Beach chair. So that we could just use up the radiation. Alright, so is this one ready? Oh, it needs power. Power outlet fitting. Just have that here. Small wire. Release the oxygen. It's gonna be fine. Alright, so I do need glass. That's unfortunate. Oh, it got built really fast, though. Alright, so now we cut the line. And then we have this connect. And then the automation is going to be 9535. And then we'll have the hydrogen come in just like this. And then we have juice again. Nice. So we still don't need the power from that. We could actually have this connected again. Let's actually charge this battery. Have that reconnect. Cancel all that. Oh, I have a steel segment? What the hell? You know what, man? That's not legal. Let's replace everything here with copper, please. I had a segment of my conductive wire made out of steel, dude. That's legal. This part is made out of steel too? Oh, man. We got to remove that, dude. I'm not wasting my steel like that. Should be fine. Alright, so we did the fish release. That's good. Let's go into here. Let's release one of the fish so that we can start taming them. We are going to do the fish trap. Oh, that's too high. I can't reach that. There we go. Alright, we're going to trap a fish, move him to here, and then we'll start taming this guy. We'll have to use the algae method. Have to waste the algae, but it is what it is. Should be fine. I should not have to worry about that. Okay, so my boy Steve. Going outside again, Steve. Once you're ready. Once you wake up, do your missions. Doesn't have gas intake connected. Alright, I'm gonna do that. And then power wire. It should be fine, right? I might even be able to cut that. We need to start doing the space exploration, though. So steel, I should have enough obsidian. I'm just going to do a quick check. Yeah, 28 tons. That's way more than enough. We're going to need more glass and then ceramics. 5 tons of ceramic. I'm actually not mad. That's pretty sweet. I do know I need more, though. Oh, I can't make that much more. Is it just 10 tons? I hopefully don't need that much more. Let's do a couple processes, though. So this is half of, we basically convert this 1-to-1, right? So let's do 20 of these. And then I do need a little bit more clay that I could mine out from the slime biome. Get that sweet, sweet clay and turn it into ceramic. Get all the sand from there. Get the sweet clay from here. Yeah, so I can't go in because of the germs. Feels bad. I could grab this, though. And that. Rasta Jaman coming in with the daily smiles. Guys, people of chat, can we get some happy faces? Get some smiles in chat, man. Any of the happy emotes, global emotes, anything you guys got. Can we get some good vibes? People of chat, man. Don't let me down. Oh, am I not going to catch the fish? Ah, what a travesty. This doesn't work. Because the water doesn't allow them to go high enough. Oh, come on, man. This doesn't work because the bait clips into the bottom tile. Dude, that's so jank. I have to wait into the egg. Yo, me coming in with the emote only chat mode? No smiles in chat? Oh, it feels bad, dude. Emote only, boys, let's go. Spam all the emotes you guys want. No happy emotes, man. No good vibes today. Is everyone having a bad time today, man? Hey, man, if you guys are having a bad times today on the Thursdays, weekend is right around the corner. Don't worry, man. Things always pick up. Everything always balances out. So, guys, be strong. Don't worry about it. You gotta look ahead. Don't let your past hold you back. Everything will be alright. Cozy Mambas, man. Just like the Mambas in the bottom right-hand corner. That's my baby Mamba. If you guys don't know him, he is the coziest of Mambas. Alright, we're gonna sweep everything here. And we're gonna sweep as much of that back as we can. I don't know if I have a bin for any of those items. But I'm gonna sweep everything there that's not liquefiable into this bin. My boy Steve, are you starving? 1,800. He'll be out there for a while. He'll be fine. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to do is pre-charge the batteries. Oh, I never actually modified this. Yeah, engine up top, please. There we go. So I want to do this. And I want to do it like that so that we could pre-charge the batteries, even though we don't have the solar panels yet. Should be fine. All right, glass forge. We're going to need to do a lot of this because we're going to need, I think, 5 tons for the Great Monuments. So, of course, we're going to need a lot more sand, but we need to get started with the glass. This water is also not going to heat up too much, so it should be fine. Let's go to easy 99. No more power here. It's fine. The CO2 needs to go up. Actually, it went up 32 kilograms again. Damn, we pumped a lot of the CO2. That was not bad. Water pipe here is at 24. Can't complain. A lot of sieving. Generator's doing its work. Alright, so we got a sweep. A lot of builds to be done. Alright. Guys, I just had this thought that I left my stove on when I was making tea today before stream. So I am going to really quick check on the stove. I'll be right back, you guys. The stove was not on. Holy shit. You guys ever get that, man? Like, you're just like, oh man, did I leave the stove on? Man, dude. And then panic ensues because you're like, oh, I can't actually confirm whether or not the stove was on or not. Panic ensues, man, every time. The crazy thing about that is that I almost never do it twice. I only do it one time. Where I think about it, I panic. And then the next time I think about it, I'm like, oh no, it's off. It's like I confirm it with myself or something. I don't know what it is. Feels weird though, man. The water here is getting more temperate though. 22 degrees. This is still a little bit warm. I see you guys in chat. It's Render Elthar, Mighty Stoosh. Hope you guys are doing well. We had someone cash out on their... Oh, Steve, are you starving, dude? What's your calories at, my boy? Hello, Steve. 900. All right, let's send him home. I want to say I have more than enough databanks, maybe. I have to wait till he gets back. You have none in there. And then the rad bolts are at 0. Okay, we can let that charge. And then we want to go for the diamond press. Now that we have the data banks. Hope everyone's doing good in chat, though. I see you guys over there. We got one more day until Friday. It's going to be another weekend. Another week down in the year of 2023. Dude, what the emote is that? That emote, dude. The dance emote. I see you over there, Mighty Stoosh. Alright, so this I should disconnect, and then once we have juice in the battery, then I'll start actually pumping back out, because we're at 32 again, so we're actually pretty good. From here, though, bathrooms are alright. Water's starting to accumulate, which is not a good thing. Starvation, Steve is going to be eating. He's going to be fine. Water's pumped up into the storage, so we can actually add more in on our own little bit of So this is a problem. I just can't get eggs, and they don't want to use the fish trap. That kind of sucks. That really sucks, man. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Alright, so let's look at this really quick. We could get to 29. I need to make as much steel as I can. This will make me roughly 3 tons. And then I'm at roughly 2.5 tons. So we'll be at 5.5, and that's 25% of the way there. So the lime bottleneck is real, dude. Lime bottleneck is real. Oh, did I ever change this back? Do we have cramping? Yeah, we do. Okay, so I never actually changed this back. Sweep only. Deny access. So we shouldn't have any more eggshells in here. All of the eggshells should be moved out, I believe. Yeah, 31 kilograms. Not a lot. Eggshells, man. We're gonna need it. If that's the case, I wonder if I should start breeding more hatches. Huh, Sweetles. Pips. Let's take a Sweetle. The only Sweetle we took from the pod. There's a hatch right there chilling. Alright, emote only is going to be off now, boys. Hope you guys enjoyed the emote spams. If you guys had the emotes. Thank you, me, for spending the channel points, man. Appreciate that. Is it time for shine bug ranching? Because we have a lot of phosphorite, 29 tons, that we're never going to use. That actually might be what I want to do. We could do a shine bug ranch really quick in this area. Okay, so if I do this, 28 tiles, I could get 3 shine bugs here. Alright, we'll build a shine bug ranch because the eggs are fast. We gotta move the pips out, of course. Probably move them into here. Now we need lime, so we're gonna be pulling out the eggs, hopefully, because this is no longer gonna be sweep only. Still cramped though, what the heck? This is just not high enough priority, that's kind of wild. Lime. The Great Lime Bottleneck. If it takes me 100 cycles to get 5 tons of steel, I think I'm slow, right? Like, I'm not generating this fast enough. So I really do need to get this design. Okay, can I get a Paku from the wild then? If there's a Paku egg anywhere. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, we're just gonna break through. It's time. Slime lung, schmine lung. I'm not gonna care about that. Just slime lung, right, boys? Nothing too scary about that. I might do this. That's probably the safest way, so I don't get slime lung in here. It's a tough mine. Someone's gotta have to do it though. Alright, we're doing a databank research for the diamond press, which is much needed. 98.8 bolts. Not bad. But yeah, there's no other way for us to make lime, I don't think. Alright, so we're gonna put pips here. Let's capture these guys. There was another pip, right? Did he break out? What happened to the second pip? Is he inside the doors? I'm missing a pip. Did he climb all the way up there? That was fast. That was actually pretty fast. They keep climbing through my eggshells, man. It feels bad. And my dupes keep going back. Oh, they're just causing problems. Alright, pips. It's time for you guys to go into jail. You guys are just causing problems for my dupes. They're creating jobs for my dupes. This is also going to be a shine bug territory. And we are going to... Shine bug, shine bug. Phosphorite. Have this at priority 7. This is at a priority 9. Cool, cool. Alright, let me do this in auto wrangle surplus. Have them move into here. Let's have this be 3 maximum critters. Research is done. Nice. So diamond press is good. Back to the Great Monuments. And it's time to make some diamonds. It's going to be coming from here. Alright, so... Radiation. Don't have it. It's a refinement building. There, it's only 240 watts. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, so how do I want to do this, though? Does this work? Alright, so I'm going to do that. So it's here, 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 here. Maybe? And then I technically moved this over. I know this is gonna look mad jank. So it's here, 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 here. Perfect. Because I need to get a reflector here, and then this goes diagonally. I don't want them to go from here to here. I want them to take a separate ladderway here. Bam. And then we could shoot that like that. And then this needs 240 watts, which is actually not that bad. We could just do this. Probably. Have it like that. Should be fine. And then this needs to be on an automation sensor. So how does this work? When it's output port. Wait, what? Requirements: radbolt input, radbolt output, auto inputs. Ignore incoming radbolts. Okay. So this sends out a... Wait. This sends out automation. Green signal when storage is full. So that means this is red otherwise. Okay. So that means I do need this. I'll probably just do it like that. Simple setup. And that's because although I want this to be automated, I need to be able to manually reflect to harvest a little bit more efficiently. And then I might want to add another Wheezewort here. Might want to add another Wheezewort here. Because we do have 2 more wart seeds. But the only thing is that it risks the dupes getting shot. They're going to get shot, man. We're going to get radiation poisoning, whatever. This is going to be worth it, man. It's going to be a lot of damage. I think it's going to be worth it. Alright, so that's going to be in the works. No one's moving the pip. Feels bad. And how is the builds out here? How are we doing? Oxygen is actually not that high. This has no power. The power construction is actually what's important right now. Let's go for that. This down here is going to be a lower priority 7. And I can't reach the top right. Feels bad. And then this is going to be a priority 9 for sweeping. Speed this up. This is low priority because we're still doing research. Something we could do. 66. Okay, it's not bad. And then we got to get databanks for the Great Monuments. So we have 0 databanks. Alright, looks like we're doing another refill round. Hit a reset. And then we'll probably have Steve go out again, do his thing. How is the glass forge going so far? We only got 10 processes. Water's still temperate around 17, 16 degrees. Oh, they took the space dirt? Aw, crap, dude. They took the space dirt from over here, and they fed it to the mealwood. Aw, dude. Y'all see this? It's actually too cold. I need to put some Drecos on here or something. Have the Drecos kind of like hug the plants or something. That way they could warm up. Feels bad, man. Oh, they can't drop them off because there's too many critters. That's right. We need to have a separate room. We need to have a separate room for the critters because the menagerie is actually not going to work because of how we're past the max. So I guess we can make a faux room right here. So let's get the critter drop-offs because the pip in here is just going to cause cramping. Let's get the priority of this to be a little bit higher. And we're just going to move some of the extra critters into here. Specifically just the pips because they're causing problems. Okay. So what we're going to be doing today is we're setting up our rockets to do the initial second ring. So you do the first ring of space scanning with telescope on your original planetoid. Afterwards, we're going to send out rockets and do a little bit more of a second layer scanning. After that, we're going to have our steam engines go do the solo scouting. We might actually do one side first before we're actually completing a ring, meaning that we'll send off to one direction, try to scan as much as we can, and then we'll send a steam rocket to do the solo missions. That way, if we get to Terra early, we have exactly the objective we need to do. So I want to have some upside instead of doing a consistent setup. The consistent setup of doing rings at a time, it's, you know, you uncover more space, but it's inefficient due to the fact that the goal is just finding the Terra. So ideally we want to do that. Oh, and that's why. Oh, we have it. Oh, that's actually sweet. Cartographer module. Oh, this requires steel. I waste steel every time. That is very unfortunate. Ah, man. Yes, you can reach the edge with steam. The only problem with the steam engine is that it won't reach back home. So I could go all the way to the edge. It just can't come home. That's the problem. That's the big problem with that. So in our run right now, no one is allowed to die. If they die, we have to reset the run, right? So because of that, I can't send anyone on that rockets. Unless it's going to reach the Terra, and we're already at cycle 365. Okay, so this is ready. So this is going to be the pips. Oh, you did rad engine. Yeah, that is better because you can come back because the rad engine allows you to go to the Terra or the edge of the map and then come back home. That's a lot of times safer. Having the extra, I mean, not only that, it's the fastest rocket out there too. So you have the fastest rocket, you could reach the Terra and come back to your starter planet. So it's a lot of times pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. This needs to be at 7 actually, I just realized that. This is the only thing that requires power here. 2.5 tiles a cycle is pretty good, not gonna lie. Radbolt engine is by far the fastest rocket, though. That's not even close. The other rocket engines that are comparable, petroleum is slower and hydrogen has a higher capacity, but it is slower as well. And the reason why hydrogen is slower is because you have to have fuel tanks and oxidizer tanks, and the extra burden from the fuel tanks and oxidizer tanks slows down the engine slower than the rad bolt. Because the rad bolt, all you have to do is charge it up, and you don't need an oxidizer or a fuel tank. Everything's in the engine. So that makes the rad bolt engine actually the best. Oh, am I out of sandstone here? Feels bad. I gotta use a different material. So that's why that didn't work. Feels bad. You gotta replace this as well. Put the igneous rock set. Alright, that makes more sense. Alright, back into here. Still waiting on some of the builds, the plastic ETC. How is this? Oxygen. Yeah, all we need is astronomy here now. Okay, this is actually really good. We will also want a ration box. So we can put a little bit of the muck root in here for food. And I guess we could make this into a meal hall as well. Give them the extra morale. The party line phone actually doesn't have to be plugged in, so it should be fine. 12 tiles. We got a decor item. We got a mess table. And then we have a food box. So this is going to be basic setup for the one setup. Not bad. Alright, we have enough for a solar panel on the rocket. So we can actually start setting out our first rocket to do space scouting. These CO2 rockets will come back though, so it's going to be pretty sweet. They will be able to come back. Alright. Oh, we got a fish here. Oh, one of the fishes moved. Oh, I'm so confused. How did he get trapped by the fish trap? You know what? At the end of the day, I'm happy. Hey, what's going on, Miss Chemical Stairs? I see you over there. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? How was Thursdays? I hope you guys are doing well. Alright, the pips are gone now. There's that one last pip, and then we gotta up this to priority 9. Start brushing these guys. Yeah. And we're also gonna start putting shine bug eggs in here. Is there a Meemaw? There is no Meemaws yet, Miss Chemical Stairs. We did not get lucky with the rolls. Hope you're well too. I was late today for stream. Feels bad. Feels bad, man, when you're late for stream. Outside of that, though, we're doing alright. Oh, this guy's gonna die before we get an egg from him. Alright, so we have to auto-wrangle critters here. Wait, what? Oh, it's because these are babies. We can't wrangle them yet. We have to wait for them to hatch. Okay. Did you get your dupe? Aelthar. Aelthar was supposed to get a dupe? Oh, shit. Did I miss that? Wait, was that today's stream? Aelthar wanted a dupe? I did not see that. Oh, Frankie. He wanted a Frankie. Aelthar said, I want a Frankie. And we never got a Frankie, right? Aelthar? That was who it was? You wanted Frankie? If you get a Frankie, I want that guy. Oh, we don't have him yet. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put the deposit in for Frankie. I think that's what it was. Yes, yeah. We don't have a Frankie or a Meemaw yet, sadly. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Dude, this area melted pretty fast, though. I'm not gonna lie. Rerouting the water from here helped us out a lot. And then having this cycle into... Water's coming in at 24, goes into the meta refinery. Hey, Suki coming in and join the colony. What's going on, Suki? How are you? Who would you like to snag up? Let me know, Suki. I want one too. Nice. It's all in the RNG, be like that. Suki, so which one do you want? We got Steve, Harold, Travato, Rowan, Ada, Quinn, Ellie, and Marie, Pei, and Layra. Let me know. We're gonna do another rocket mission, of course. Travado. Ciabato. Oh man, I said Travado. Travado. I'm sorry. Ciabato. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of that Jack in a Box commercial when they first came out with the Chipotle sandwich. Is that Chipotle? Ciabatta? And they just kept mispronouncing Chipotle. That's what that reminds me of, man. That's pretty funny. Suki, we got you in. All good, all good. Suki, you're a scientist if you didn't know. You're helping us do research on our playthrough right now. Right, not bad, not bad. I might need the second ladder there. Waiting for this still, which is not bad. And are we out of coal? No, we just don't have anyone delivering to here. Let's make this a higher priority then. This needs to get its juice. Hori coming in and joining the colony. Who would you like to grab, Hori? Oh, this is wrong. This needs to be 15%. This guy keeps eating, dude. We just need him to not eat as much, but we just need the effect on. So Hori, let me know who we like. We have from the bottom, Lyra, Pei, Marie, Ellie, Quinn, Ada, Rowan, Harold, and Steve. Who would you like, my friends? I got you, I got you. Let me know, let me know. Pei, okay, we got you with the blue hair. Let me know if you want a different name. Otherwise, we got you in, man. Every Hori portier spends at least half the day pretending that they remember what they came into this room for. Dude, classic, dude. Classic. That's me when I go into the kitchen. I walk into the kitchen. I was like, I was supposed to grab something. And I never remember what it is. Sometimes it's a cup of tea. Sometimes I go in, I'm trying to get a snack. And then, you know, I forgot that I'm getting a snack and I just head back into my room. The classic, or the other one where you just walk into your room. And then, not in the room, you walk into the kitchen, you open the fridge, but you don't get anything. You're just looking at the fridge like, huh, I wonder if there's anything here I want. You know what I'm saying, man? That happens to me all the time. I'm just like, I want something, man. Do I have anything that I want to eat, snack on? Ah, there's none. It feels bad. That's the classic, though. That's the classic. Alright, so these guys are the tiny babies. I have to wait till they grow up. I want to wrangle this guy, though, for more eggshells. But I can't wrangle that guy effectively. I probably could. I just have to build a critter drop-off. These guys are chilling. I probably should try to wrangle him. It's probably faster. Alright, so always lucky. Critter drop-off here. Trying to hit him with the speed. Alright, so auto wrangle, Drecklet, priority 9. So what should happen is someone should actually run to here and start whispering to the Shinebug. Quinn and Harold, they're going to be fighting for first place. Harold coming in. He has the voice of an angel. He had to sing that opera music for them. Turn this off. Hit him with the, oh, look at this man, dude. And the Shinebug's like, oh, dude, that guy is good at singing. Oh, and he whoops out the gun. Starts shooting at him, and he's confused now, dude. Hurting himself in confusion. Gets body slammed 2 stories off the ground. Boom. And, of course, he's going to forget everything with that amnesia. We're going to relocate him back in here and start breeding him. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, out of all the games that you've played thus far, which is your favorite? It's probably Oxygen Not Included. Oxygen Not Included has a lot of the things that I like about a game. It's chill. It's not very demanding, but at the same time, it's because I've been playing this game for a while, so I understand it a lot more than some of the other games I've only touched on the surface. And then after that, there's a lot of creative freedom because I could build builds the same way, or I could build them a little bit different, try to manipulate some of the, the mechanics of the game. Able to do that means that I could probably do more in this game versus other games because it's not a sandbox game, but it has a lot of the elements that gives you that freedom to do whatever you want. But at the same time, there is an objective. And because of that, it's pretty great. The fact that it's also pretty open in terms of what you can or what you can do, it makes it so that you could approach the same thing in a different way and still achieve, the results that you did it right. So it makes me, satisfied all around. Fun time, good to stream, and it's also has one of the elements that I like, which is I could sit back and just watch my dupes work. And it's one of those things, I don't know. Like sitting back and watch your colony handle itself means that you did a good job. And to me, that's pretty good. Steve, looks like you're starving, buddy. No, you just ate. Steve, you're going to go on a fast for one cycle. This is going to be for health reasons. Intermediate fasting. Got to come in with the strats, of course. Oh, did we not? Oh, are we not moving the shine bug into here, dude? Is this not a shine bug? It is. Oh, it's not high priority. Oh, dude. Harold, move him, boys. No, he's going to drop him. He's not going to get there in time. Yep, he's going to sleep. Ah, rip. Harold's saying to this guy for no reason. Probably be Oni, though. Great time all most of the time. Coal or hatches? I'm going to take the hatches for lime. That's really... I'm taking the hatches for lime. Not only that, too, I think the biggest thing with Oni that I enjoy the most is the fact that it actually has proper developers. Like, it's not a company trying to just nickel and dime you for all you're worth. They're actually just maintaining, updating the game, adding content, and they're doing it while, making sure that the users still have fun. If that makes sense. Now, of course, while I love Oni, I would say that's probably also because I am factoring in me being a streamer. Oni is a great game to stream, in my opinion. But when it comes to just raw hours, I think I have put more hours in MMORPGs than I have in any other genre of game. Because I remember just playing so much WoW when I was in high school. So much World of Warcraft, doing the raids, doing the dailies, doing the events, doing the world bosses and stuff. But I haven't played that since high school. Haven't played that since high school. At the moment, the MMORPG that I have been playing most recently is Guild Wars 2. It's great because the game hasn't gone through any drastic changes. So what I remember when I was just Guild Wars 2 when I got it for the first time, and me playing it maybe today, let's say. The playstyle's the same. It's gone through good changes, but nothing's too drastic or game changing. And at the same time, it's no subscription. You just buy the game and then you just have it. And then it's they do a lot of really good jobs that a lot of other studios or other companies can't replicate. And it's because of the structure of how everything is built on top of each other. Like, one of the problems that you run into with some of the MMORPGs is that if you don't have enough of a player base, you feel like you're playing in a dead world. You don't run into any other players. There's not a lot of, partying, things like that. And at the same time, it's not toxic because of the system they have in place. If you find a boss and you can't kill it, you could just ask someone for help and you don't have to make a party. So you literally get rewards based off of just helping someone out. You don't take anything from them. It's not like it's a shared loot table. Everyone has separate loot tables. And because of that, it makes it very seam friendly. And what I mean by that is seam friendly is that in a lot of the times, if you play an MMO, no one's going to help you. They're going to wait for you to die so that they could come in and get the loot because you weaken the enemy. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a everyone for themselves type of mentality where no one wants to help each other. They want you to fail so that they could get loot for themselves. And things like that. You get a lot of like ninja looters, things like that. And it's not cool, man. So the Guild Wars 2 strategy, I think is amazing. Because everyone has their own loot table. You don't have to fight for it. It's very friendly because of how the EXP and the rewards are distributed. All you have to do is just tag the mob, help out. If you run too far away, like you tag and you run away and fight something else, you don't get credit, right? So it's really balanced in that regard, and it's really good for the casual player. So in my opinion, Guild Wars 2 is pretty good. Not only that, the thing with about population I said earlier, they did a pretty good job solving that. They basically just have a mega server that has every other server merged together. So the players play with each other. And you could go to other servers, no problem. You just have to have a friend in that server and you just teleport to them. And it makes it easier to play with your friends, go across servers, and it's a nice time. That's another thing. Guild Wars 2 has so much content, man. Outside of your typical MMORPG, fight mobs, level up, kill boss, get loot, right? You have so much other stuff. You have your jumping puzzles. You have your collections that are like hidden items in the map. And then there's a lot of like legendaries. And then the effects on the character for the cosmetics is really good too. They did a lot of good stuff, right? I'll be honest, the skins scare me. Me 48072, what skins are you talking about? I sank so much time into League of Legends. Oh yeah, man. I used to play Dota, the original Dota, back when I was a child. In before WoW in high school. I was a freshman. Used to dominate it. Used to. I used to be a pretty good Pugna main. I remember one time I played top lane with Pugna. And it was me and the other hero I forgot. That was Malfurion. He basically summons trees. And we pushed to main base in 10 minutes. Normally first tower is down in 10 minutes. We pushed all 3 towers in 10 minutes and got to main base. And I out-leveled the other guy in my lane because the Malfurion was teleporting all around the map. You know, I was pretty good. I remember I got a 5-kill back to back for the first time. And that was before they actually had more than triple kill. So it was funny. I got 5 kills in a 3v5. One of my teammates died, and then I killed the rest of them, all 5 of them. So it went double kill, triple kill, double kill, triple kill, double kill, triple kill. It just kept repeating itself, and I thought it was mad funny. Because they didn't have pentakill or anything like that back then. So it just kept saying double kill, triple kill, and just kept spamming it. I thought it was pretty good. And the other team was like, dude, that character is BS. It's so funny sometimes. Just checked out Guild Wars 2 is free on Steam. Go in and check it out. Yeah, Guild Wars 2, there's a free version where you don't have to buy the game and you can get a free character, free account. It's very limited, but you get to play the game and experience it. But I will say that it's a lot better if you get the game and the other expansions because it unlocks a lot of things like mounts and other maps that you're not going to have access to. That's going to make the game a lot easier. Sorry if I missed it, but what is the door crusher and the vacuum for? This originally was for me to filter out the chlorine and crush that. And any of the other gases I didn't want. I got lazy and ended up not actually utilizing this because I didn't want to make a gas filter. So I just ended up not using it for anything. That was originally what that was for. Dota 2 War Stories? No, not even Dota 2. The original Dota 1 on Warcraft 3 was what I was talking about. The original Dota 1 was what I was talking about. When I got the 5-kill. I was using Sand King. The Scorpion. He was so good. He was so good, man, because he had the impale and he teleports to wherever you aim it at, and he goes underground. And his move, Caustic Finale, was slept on. No one used it because they didn't know how good it was. People would get Sandstorm and impale, like bad players. And the reason why is that if you get a final hit on a mob, you do an AoE attack. And that actually worked on heroes. So in a lot of the team battles, I don't attack heroes, I attack mobs that are low. And then it just causes a chain reaction. Because it's like one blows up, another one takes damage, and then if he's low, I attack him. He blows up, AoE damage to the crowd. And then it just keep going and going and going. And then when they realize that they're like half, boom, get the stun in, start doing epicenter, everyone dies. And it was so good. So good. Back in the days, man. That AoE attack, because if you maxed it out, dude, it's like 300 damage. And that's like half the HP of a level 1 hero. Alright, Steve, we're going to send him home now because it's nighttime. But yeah, I never got to play Dota 2 because by the time Dota 2 came out, I was past my MOBA phase. And I was playing WoW at that moment. Alright, so back into the colony. Let's see what we got. So this is good. Let's get 10 kilograms. Let's go with 15. And we're going to go with muckroot. And then we're going to start modifying our bin at home so that we prioritize the one up top. So we push it to 7. So 15 kilograms of muckroot should keep us alive for a little bit out there too. Yes, Dota 1 is all we played for the internet cafe. Into the AMs in 06 to 09. Yeah, the LAN centers with Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, and Counter-Strike. That was the holy trinity right there, man. You go to the LAN centers, and you would play all 3 of those games. And it's like, those games are great if you had friends right next to you. Dude, I need help, bot lane. Dude, that's all 5 of them? Oh, man. Just yelling to each other on the LAN centers. Those were the days. Alright, so it's 1-to-1. We just need a lot of rad bolts. So if I make 10, that's a ton. I believe I need 5 tons, so that's 50. 50 times 1,000 is I need 50,000 rats. This needs rad bolts for research, though, so we'll let this accumulate for now. I actually have to reroute that to shoot diagonally. And then once we're ready, we'll send that over to there. Should be good. Research is on the Great Monument right now, which is what we need. Databanks are done. Okay, so we still need to sweep the ice and a lot of these random stuff because it's way too cold. It's way too cold in here. Dude, it's actually mad cold. Alright, we're gonna seal up everything here. It's actually just way too cold to the point where I think my oil is actually gonna freeze. If my oil freezes in the lock, that actually ruins my steam box, so I don't want that. So we're gonna actually seal this up right now, and then we'll make the steam box to fill into the steam engine. We have time because we're doing the CO2 first. Oh, and I forgot I need another pipeline over here. So that's gonna be here. That's gonna be all CO2, of course. These look really jank, trust me. This is the strat. And then we're just pre-charging the batteries with some solar panels. Okay, so this one is probably ready. Yeah, we have food. We have 12,000 calories. That's 12 days of food. We have bathroom water. No, we do not. All right, let's get some bathroom water in here. So we're pumping from here. We have power. Okay. I think what I want to do is put a reservoir in here. And pump into the reservoir. And the logic is, we'll hold the water here and then send it out to whatever we need it for. And then we'll just dump some water here via the bottle emptier, use the solar panel energy to pump into here, and then we'll have that output once we need it. So of course that means we need to have water intake. Yep, goes into here. Igneous. I should use insulated tiles here. So probably like this. Oops. With the logic being that when I lift off, it's going to heat up the pipes, and then I send the water in, it's going to get hot. I don't want that. And then we'll cut the pipe here so that it doesn't leave the reservoir, and then we just let the dupes do that. Okay, data banks are at 0. That's because it's all in here. Oh, we're going to need a lot. Alright, so Suki's doing research. My boy Steve, it's time to go back outside. Alright, once he's ready. Okay. So, Rad Bolt research, we're far from what we need. We got the extra Weezeworts, though. Oh, but then they're not doing this. Come on, man. I think it's time for me to get an auto sweeper. And let's get a bin here. Let's get some juice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's the same thing. So let's just go down. Whether we go up or down, it's the same amount of wire segments. Fill this up, and the auto sweeper will top this off every time, and we'll have juice here all the time. Losing Radbolt charge kind of sucks, so gotta get the CO2 production, right? That also goes into my rockets. No juice for that, though. Okay, so we are dropping off shine bug eggs into this room as well, which is fine. And no critters available. He got brushed. No, he's happy. And how is this guy? 48%. All right, so we're gonna need the Pockyo and the shine bugs to start reproducing so that we get extra lime. That extra lime is gonna be needed for the steel, because we're gonna need more steel than what we actually calculated for, due to the fact that the cartographic modules require steel. Not that much eggshells either. Oh man, we gotta increase that production. I might just grab more dupes, because we do have the water to supply them with oxygen. It just ends up being a situation where oh, dude, this is hot now. Okay. Let me cut this pipe for the time being. This is 292. This is outputting. No, this is being used. Okay. So we gotta wait still. I gotta move this a little bit higher so we can melt the top. This right here, the rust, is just holding the energy, which we don't really want. I'll probably end up just mining that out, but I gotta let the water out, and that's gonna spill. Feels bad. Oh, we can just go through this way. Maybe that's the play. Replace this with a door so that the water stops spilling out. I don't have to mop it up anymore. Go up this way, move the pipeline to this pocket. Just build some ladders. And then we'll just drip it off here. Should be good. Alright, so we're going to replace the door. These two. I want the door here, but the tile's in the way. Alright. Starving? Oh, actually starving. 700 kilograms. Holy crap. He's actually about to die. I thought he was memeing, dude, with the starvation. Steve, we need you back home, dude. He's not gonna. He's fine. He's fine. He's right there. He's right there. He's landed already. You see how fast my boy Steve parallel parks? Unparalleled, his parallel parking skills. AVP back in the late 90s was the sleeper MP game of the decade. That what I've never seen that. What game? What console is that on? What console is that on? I don't think I've ever seen that game. Oh, it's open. Let's go. Let's get the manual airlock. Let's build everything else. And then the pipeline extension, of course, which goes like this. Drop that off here. And then we're just going to remove the vent once we're ready. Oh, it was on PC. Oh, it was online multiplayer? I didn't even know about that. Online multiplayer, huh? Alright, this needs to be priority so this never runs out of juice. And we are sitting on 49. About to be... Did we shoot? No, we didn't. Oh, that was weird. Rerouting of pipes, I'm familiar. Yeah, man. Only way to do it. Napolinis, hope you're doing well. I just realized that the freaking cartographic module requires steel. That sucks, dude. That sucks. I'm only at 5 tons, man. I can't really go all out right now. I need them to chill out. I have a lot of hatches, though. Only upside. A lot of hatches. That game was terrifying. Oh, really? Was it Ugly Abyss? You played it? You know what he was talking about? You can recoup it later. Okay, that's true. No, it can't. Once I send the rocket out, it's not gonna... Once I abandon ship and no one's inside, it's not gonna send the steel back, right? This rocket can't... How do I say it? Yeah, this is on the Steam. This is on the sacrificial rocket. Because otherwise I only go out 5 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I come back. Unless I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do the scan. I guess we could do that. That's not bad. No. I think the problem I have is it's not going to land on this planetoid. That's the problem. It's not going to land on this planetoid. Why not steam with large telescope? I probably should. I just wanted to get some with CO2 first, so it's the easiest one. Since it's the easiest one I could do. I do need to up my steam box, though, right there. Need to seal that up, because it gets too cold. I probably should do a large... I should do a steam rocket with the enclosed instead. You're probably right. I probably should. Is this filled up? No, it's not. I could still swap it, though. The CO2 cartographic? No, the CO2 rockets are coming in with the enclosed. So actually, let me calculate. 1, 2, 3, and I do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I do these 2 layers. I guess, yeah, I should do the steam, so we go all the way to the edge. You're probably right. You're probably right. That line bottleneck, though, is real. Gold amalgam. I'll take that. We're getting diamond soon, though. Get you to the outer rim shadowed. Can I swap this? Can I remove this module? And then I could just build an engine from the bottom? Yeah. I think we'll do that. Alright, we'll swap this and make some steam engines. Don't need the CO2. We could still use this pipeline from the steam room, which we'll have right here. Dude, the speed, Layra, what are you doing? How come you're so slow? -4, dude. My god. That's some impressive -4. Alright, for the time being, I think this is good to have. Since I can't mine out the sun. Yeah, the -6 exosuit, it's a struggle, man. Alright, so this is going to be the cartographic rocket with the solo nose cone on top. We're going to need a trailblazer, and we're going to need the cartographic module. If I don't find any planets out here, I think that means if I hit the emergency escape button, it comes back home, right? That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm actually hoping for. It comes back to this planet. That'd be kind of cool. That it goes that far out. Alright, so this is going to be coal. Priority 7. And then this is going to be priority 8. And then we just sweep to it. Should be fine. Yeah, it goes to the closest planet. It goes to the closest planet. I'm hoping no other planets are found so that I potentially get it to come back this way. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully there's no planets. So the gravitational pull of the starter asteroid pulls it from 20 tiles out. I know that the science is probably not going to support me in my theory, but, you know, I'm hoping it works. Oh, closest if not discovered. That's a great question. I'm actually not sure about that at all. That's true. Is it closest discovered, or does it also consider the undiscovered ones? $69. Doing the research, though. All right, so my boy Steve, are you actually... All right, he ate today. We'll set him in the morning, after the nighttime. He could actually do... Oh, we got to do the refill really quick, though. We got to refill the CO2 rockets that we're using for databanks. Oh, this is done? Oh, you almost finished. Feels bad. Out of the lazy. Pretty sure you can't discover a planet by blowing up your rocket. No, not that, but when you blow up your rocket, can the debris from your rocket go to an undiscovered planet? No! What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? No! the tile just broke? No, panic. Huge panic, dude. What the hell? How fast can I build this? How fast can I build this, boys? No, guys, we need this. We need some help. Oh no, dude, that's a lot of water, fam. Oh no, how did that happen? I didn't even notice the water got a little bit too heavy. Red alert. I'm gonna let them sleep. All right, we'll red alert. Get to the tiles, boys. Oh my god, my boy Suki. Coming in with the builds ASAP. Oh my god. Boys, we're mopping today. We are gonna be mopping today. Alright, we didn't break this lock. That's pretty good. We're mopping today, boys. A lot of water. Sweeto's got wet. Sweeto's got wet. We're mopping everything. Too much water. Oh, you hate to see that. Let's try to drop that in. Can we mop this? Can we mop that? Can we mop anything here? Yeah, we'll mop this. Liquid lock breaks. Should be good. This became a vacuum? Wow. This became a vacuum. Damn. Are those rockets with a steam engine in the middle? Oh, snap. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna swap the engine. Oh, I have to start over. I can't add a steam engine below this. Ah, come on. How come I can't do that? Tiles occupied? Oh, it's the ladders. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's the ladders. No, we're too close. No. I'm gonna need more ladders. Oh, man. I can't reach some of the builds up top then as a result. It'd be like that sometimes. You gotta remove the ladders. Alright. So, guys, we gotta add water back into the system. It's very unfortunate. We gotta mop everything up. Get to the water. Oh, man. Feels bad. We'll be alright, though. We'll recover from that. We'll recover from that. Look at this standing lock, though. This is a wide standing lock. Now we just gotta wait for everyone to catch up on the work. I guess we could still send Steve out. We gotta do it, right? We need the databanks for the Great Monuments. My boy Steve doing his job best as he can. Not bad, not bad. This guy is 7% wild. Let's go. We're almost done. How many warts do you end up with? I have 5, and I have 1 up here. So this ice biome, I haven't actually uncovered. We actually might get more warts right here. We have 1 in range, but we might get some more. And I already have 5. And my radiation is at 1400 right now. It's not bad. I don't have the second one running, though. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're doing pretty good. We have enough rads to probably get the diamonds in. I think one of the things I didn't consider is how much power I'm getting from hydrogen, because I'm not using so much of the power. So much of the power I have right now is just coming in from the H2 that I have extra of. Look at that, 200 kilograms, 400 kilograms. So much hydrogen. There's so much hydrogen, man. Okay, so ladders are gone. Let's get the steam engine. All right, this is going to be the ultimate jank sauce. So I am going to go... oh, everything else is built. I can't swap this. It's not in blueprint form. So my other things have to be in blueprint form for me to swap that, huh? Let me do that. And I can't do this because must be installed at the bottom of the rockets. Oh, I could put it above this though, right? No, it moves everything up. Man, that's such a pain because everything's too close. That's actually way too close because I actually can't get to the side. All right, that means this rocket has to be moved. Swap after build. You could only swap during blueprint phase though, right? You can't swap any other time. 12 dupes, what happened to 112? I see a real guitar. Different challenge, different challenge. This is a different challenge run. Alright, so that's fine. It just means that my bathrooms don't work as well as I need them to. Oh, remove the ladders or it will crash. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, so I think we have to bop. Alright, I never actually did anything here. I'm gonna actually deconstruct this engine so that we put ladders here. I need to start redesigning my platforms. This challenge right now is called Super Classic. We do not have access to geysers. So any geysers we have access to, we have to seal it up. And we can't use the resources. Right? So seal up the geyser, can't use it. Natural gas, seal that up, can't use it. Cool steam vent, seal that up, can't use it. And then the second thing is no deaths, none of the dupes could die. It's going to be a spaced out DLC start. So that means you have a water constraint. So your oxygen is limited by the amount of water you have. So that's going to be the challenge. Then our goals are going to be home sweet home, finish this objective. And then we also need to find the tear. So on the space, you see these points of interest right here? One of them is going to be the temporal tear, and we have to locate it. After that, we can't go to other planets. So no teleporter, no going and landing on other planets. So you're only able to use the resources on your beginning biome in your starter planet. You can't teleport to the other ones. You can't land with a rocket to the other ones. Can't use geysers. And then we try to do home sweet home and locate the tear. And the third objective is we have a time limit. There is an achievement called 1 year to be exact. That achievement is surviving for 365 cycles. I mean, 325 cycles. No, it's 365.25. So by that time, if we don't complete all the objectives, we lose. So why are you building rockets? I need to find the temporal tear. So one of the objectives we have to do is find the tear. So we have to scout the star map. We can't land anywhere. We just have to find it. So the idea is throwback to the base game, Super Classic, right? And that's basically what it alludes to. In the base game, how you beat the game before was you do the printing pod objectives, and there was only 2 objectives. Home Sweet Home, which we're going to do here, and the second one was launching a rocket to the Terra. Now, with the Spaced Out DLC, they added some extra steps, so we're going to circumvent that because we can't afford to land on another planet. So we're just finding the Terra like we do in the base game. So we don't have to open it, we don't have to breach it, we just have to locate it. So that's going to be the challenge, which makes this hard because some of the advanced things we want to do requires a lot of, resources that we might not have. But yeah, building rockets, gotta find the Terra, gotta make weird designs. Alright, 3 shine bugs, good stuff. Let's turn this off. We're not gonna auto-wrangle the shine bugs anymore. And then we're gonna have all the shine bugs here. Oh, they're overcrowded. 8 times 3 is 24. Why are they overcrowded? Why are they overcrowded? Is this not enough space? Is it 12 per critter? It is 12. Oh, I did the wrong math. Alright, this goes down to 2. Alright, one of these has to die. You're happy groomed. Oh, we're just gonna auto wrangle surplus. Let's go. And then we'll drop him off. No, we just gotta kill him, dude. Feels bad. Alright, for whatever wait, this is the tame one. We can't attack the tame one. We gotta get the wild one. Yeah, we're gonna kill this one. We gotta free this man. I think it's more of 122 ranches in 1 ranch challenge. I see you over there, real guitar. All the ranches. Is that gonna be the next challenge? Is that gonna be the next challenge? That could be it. Everyone's back. I hope Steve is eating. Come on, Steve. You better not be starving, man. Yeah, he's at 900k cows. Come on, Steve, eat some. Thank you. Alright. Release them. Nice. And you guys are not crowded anymore. We gotta lock the doors so that they don't loop the fry eggs indefinitely. And then this guy, nice, dude, he's happy. Let's go. Alright, so we're changing this from algae to mealwood seeds. And maximum storage, and this no longer is needed. So the doors are just open. We fill this up all the time, and our Paku is always going to be happy.